What's up, guys? It's your bro, Rich here again. Today in this video is now part today in this video is now part 5 on the second gen or Gen 2 Chevy Camaro. Today in this video I'm now doing the next part, which is both 1978 and 1979. Getting quite close to the end of the Gen 2 Camaro before we move on to the Gen 3 version of the Camaro. So yeah, before I get started, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you learn to when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so without further ado, let's begin. So first one we're doing is 1978. So here we go. So the 78 Camaro, the 78 Camaro, the 78 Camaro, so 78 Camaro featured the new body colored urethane front and rear bumpers and amber taillight turn signals. Excuse me. Available models included the base sport coupe. So available models included the base sport coupe, Type LT, Z28, Type LT, Z28, and the return of the RS version, the Rally Sport. The Rally Sport, not badged RS, as in previous years, featured a standard two-tone paint treatment, a T-top roof configuration was offered as an option. Introduced on the 1976 Pontiac Trans Am 10th anniversary limited edition, and a regular production option so RPO on the 77 Firebird, so on the 1977 Firebird. The Z28 models the Z28 models included a stripe package. So stripe package that wasn't deletable, in other words, cannot be removed, and featured the LM1, a 5.7 liter 350, so 5.7 liter 350 LM1 V8 with a four barrel quadrijet, so a quadrijet 4-barrel carburetor, that produced 185 horsepower, the same horsepower you get in a Pontiac Aztek, with a 3.4 liter motor, which that's just terrible. It's not as good as the Camaros. So they produced 185 horsepower and 185 horsepower and 280 pound-feet, 380 newton meters of torque. So 380 newton meters of torque. So 280 pound-feet, 380 newton meters of torque, coupled to either a standard 4-speed manual. That's the one I go with, or a 3-speed TH 350 automatic 3-speed 3-speed TH350 automatic. A non-functional a non-functioning hood scoop was outlined with a decal around the intake. Pretty cool. Camaro sales um topped all 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 previous years with 272,631 units, of which of which 50 of which 54 54,000 of which 54 of which 50 of which 54 54,000 54,907 were the Z28 model. So of which 54,000 so 54,907 so 54,907 were the Z28 model. Almost 55,000 in total. If you round it up, if you had like an extra 93 more Z28s to the mix, say 54,907 were the Z28 model. Alright, next is the 1979 model. So let's do it. There are a few changes to the 79 Camaro. So the 79 Camaro. Engine choices remained with the 4.1 liter excuse me, 4.1 liter 250 inline 6 standard in both the base and RS models. So the base and RS models, and with the 5 liter 305 two barrel big block V8 being an option and standard on the newly introduced luxury orientated Berlinetta model. It replaced the Type LT. And had a restyled instrument panel. So instrument panel with a much flatter appearance than the previous wraparound design. Although the gauges themselves remained in the same places as before. The base model, RS and Z28 remained. So the base models, RS and Z28 remained. The Z28s came with both a front spoiler or splitter from above or whatever, front spoiler and fender flares, much like the Pontiac Trans Am already had, and came with Z28 decals. And came with Z28 decals that ran from the start of the front flares, so from the start of the front flares to the bottoms of the doors. that's quite cool. This is my most favorite part. It's just super cool. An electric rear win rear window defroster became an option, replacing the old blower type. Last one, and then I'll end it there for now, and I'll move on to the final part. Sales for sales for 1979 were 282,000 282,000 say 282,000 so 282,500 so 282,000 so sales for 1979 were 282,500 so 282,000 so 282,571 units. the highest ever for any generation Camaro, either before or since then. Okay, so that will be it for now. So for my final Gen 2 Camaro video will be about both the 1980 1980 and 1981, and after that will be the turn of the Gen 3 Camaro. That's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, so that'll be it for now. I'll be back a little later. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe. So like and subscribe, comment. Excuse me. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell. So hit the notification bell and hit all, so you're alerted of when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so that'll be it for now. I'll see you guys a little later for the next video. But until then, stay safe. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys later. And I'll see you guys later. And I'll see you guys later for the next video. Alright. Alright. So yeah. Take care folks. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Peace out, fellas.